So, okay, so one thing, it seems to me, this is a way that somebody who has a server or enough coins to stake can earn passive income in terms of the rewards.
Yes, absolutely. This is a great way to get some coins if you don't want to KYC, if you just want to.
Want to get more Bitcoin? Well, one way to get more Bitcoin is by mining, and you can mine with elevategroup.io. They're in Irkutsk, so they have really cheap electricity. You can buy the miners online, and these are the miners that are currently available at the time of recording. You can track their progress, see what they're doing. Your miners are doing through the,
just have some coins for the long run, and you happen to have a data center somewhere or something like that. Set up a bunch of nodes, you have some coins, and then it is all anonymous. There is a way to chat between the two parties within the site using the blockchain. So even if the people are not talking on some sort of a social media, then this can still work.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. I do like that aspect of the passive income. And is there a minimum investment? Actually, there is. Let me just go back, share the screen with you, and because it's on the screen. Here you go. I'll go ETH hash, and target block time 13 seconds. A block reward 4.7 ether to be shared between all the nodes every 13
Yes.
seconds. And
shared between the nodes, the miners, and 1 etho per block goes to the council.
Right. Okay. And what does the council do with the ether that it gets?
So the council has a proposal process set up where they can request funding for some of that money to be spent on, pretty much anything. It's all public and transparently debated. After it's approved, the council uses our multi-signature wallet to distribute the funds, and that is documented on an official spreadsheet.
Right. Okay. All right. When I'm scrolling down, I'm looking here. This is the prices at the time of recording. 60 satoshis and rank 1277. Anything you want to say about that? Because that'll be people. That may be a concern that people have, that it's such a tiny, tiny little project.
Yes, it is a very tiny project, but we're kind of building in the dark right now. Our marketing is admittedly not 100% great, but marketing usually means you're spending your capital in order to get some eyeballs. If you're in such a position to do that, what we have focused to do is improve the product, decentralize the governance, and make it self-sufficient. If even at this price, people are choosing to run nodes, that means that we can keep going forever. And that really proves the resiliency of the project. If we can operate with very minimal funding and grassroots support, then inevitably, when one day we get discovered, we will be able to not crash and burn because of the fast growth.
Right. Okay. And I suppose if somebody does want to get involved, given that it is so affordable, it might be a whole lot easier getting, after they've done their due diligence and checked it all out, getting involved right now. When the prices are so low, you can have a gateway node for $167. I'm thinking of Dash. It's like if I got in really, really early with Dash, that was like nothing. But now, becoming a master node on Dash, forget about it. Forget about it. But it's very, very rewarding. Now, if I wanted to, on my laptop, would I be a service node or a master node or a gateway node? What would I do?
I mean, it really depends on what hardware you're working with on your laptop. You could be either one of the nodes as long as you have the etho and kind of enough resources to accommodate that node. And then if you're running it at home and not a typical VPS hosting situation, you're going to have to, get into your router and forward some ports for the services necessary for the node. But, this is all documented stuff. We encourage people to run nodes everywhere where they're allowed to do so. It takes a lot of different types of nodes to really have a realistic global network.
Right. Okay. Very good. Very interesting. All right. Now, what state is the project at? I got you're going to make the council. You're in a proposal state, planned transition in your provisional status, and then you're going to create a permanent one. with the new constitution. But in terms of the development of the project, the growth of the project, where are you guys at right now?
We are growing in all directions right now. The funny thing with the council is we thought we had one direction, and then the council came in, and now we have many different directions. So we're addressing that by forming enclaves for ETHER1. For example, I have the ETHER1 Cloud enclave, and then kind of the original development team, they created the etho.black enclave. The Etho Labs enclave run by Cable God just got funded, and he's got a DApp portal idea that he's about to propose to the community. And then we have the Pistol Crypt enclave, which kind of manages the Discord, the Telegram, and they direct people into whichever enclave is going to be right for them in the future. Because one of the things that we're trying to do is, there's always going to be one main Discord or Telegram or whatever, but we are starting now. We've already started for a long time to direct people into tertiary social media, into approved enclave social media. So, for whenever the Discord goes down or Telegram goes down, we can always keep talking about developing the project, governance issues, things like that.
Okay. What do you mean by an enclave? How does that work with this?
So generally speaking, when you're dealing with a project, I'm guessing most projects that are in existence, they kind of work like that.
Mm-hmm.
The person at the top has all the keys. They control all the funds. They fund all the marketing. They control the domains. If they go away, the project suffers inevitably.
Mm-hmm.
So an enclave is a way to take this and paste it here and paste it here and paste it here. And then different people control different enclaves.
Right.
And every enclave perhaps has control of a different piece of the puzzle. One of them has the website. One of them has the second public website. A third of them perhaps has the official Twitter. And then the fourth one has a second Twitter that's almost as big as the first one. So in this manner, if a single enclave goes down, if it's in China, it gets raided or whatever, all the other ones keep going. And then it is the responsibility of the enclave owners to post on their website, on their social media, which other ETHER1 enclaves they trust, so that the user knows kind of what the web of trust is.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, and then but if the owner of one enclave were to disappear or go away or do something else, then how can that be recovered in some way?
Yeah, there's always enough social clout, control of domains and resources such that if a single enclave owner goes away, the other ones can come together. And for example, let's use the most painful example, like CoinMarketCap, right? Mm-hmm. Oh no, we lost one of the main domains, or one of the enclave owners is crazy now. Okay, all the other enclave owners, they certify that this is true. And if such a consensus is achieved, then CoinMarketCap changes the information and updates it. Or the domain is going to be harder because that has its own rules. But if one of the domain owners in the future, let's say a year from now, goes away, people will be trained to know that, if they go to ether1.org, this enclave also supports etho.black, ether1.cloud, and so forth. This way, they probably won't even blink an eye.
So you've explained how you're working with CoinMarketCap to ensure the information remains, that should they decide to use the ethos system, that the information will be decentralized and it can be changed if necessary in case, so there's no single point of failure for a particular project. But they are a cryptocurrency platform. They understand crypto. What about a non-blockchain business? How could they use the ethos platform?
So if you're not a blockchain service, the way that you use the platform is, in most cases, what I see happening is we're going to have a business enclave. It is going to have an interaction with people that don't understand, the whole space, but they want to use the services. So it's going to be a middleman layer, which is not as decentralized as the other pieces of it, because you're relying on the enclave to upload things for you, make things work for you. But it, just like with any other cloud service out there, you're going to have terms of service, and it's going to be handled, appropriately.
Okay. All right. And do you have any businesses like that you're in conversation with, or got your eyes on, or already using you?
Yes. And one of our council members, John C. Terry, he's working with real world companies to use our blockchain in order to track products along their life cycle within the agriculture business.
Okay, all right. Okay, now anything else you want to let us know about ETHER1 before we move on to BPSAA?
Yes, if you as a new entrant into ETHER1 want to get involved, like Crypto Rich just said, it is not going to cost you a lot, but more importantly, you can get involved into the soup to nuts of how democracy works yourself today, right now. Get a real stake, get in the Discord, tell us how we should be doing things.
I'll have all the links in the description below for people that they want to get involved into this project and do their own due diligence and to participate. Okay, now BPSAA, the Blockchain Privacy and Security Adoption Alliance. You and Sentinel and Turtle Network and Pirate Chain are one of the co-founders of that. Why are you involved? ETHER1 is involved, and what's the purpose of it from your perspective?
You know, when they told me that the BPSAA was being formed and that Pirate Chain and Sentinel and Turtle Network were involved, I was really happy because I was following these projects and they have a mindset that's very similar to ours. They're all about decentralization. They're about blockchains working together in order to bypass the current systems of control and influence within the cryptosphere. So I thought it was a natural fit, and I was very happy to be involved.
Okay, all right. And then what's the role? I mean, what's the role that ETHER1 has in that, and how does each project participate, and why?
Well, the reason why I think that's the most important part is because together we can make, pardon the example, but like a pirate ship. Mm-hmm. In fact, that's what Pirate Chain is doing. They're creating the Pirate OS, Galleon OS, and that is going to contain offerings from all the projects. For example, it's going to have the Turtle Network wallet, which you can take and you can convert any of our currencies into each other's currencies and use each other's offerings. So you can convert your R into ETHO, then using the same Pirate OS, you can upload that to ETHOFS, distributed file sharing, and you can do that over Sentinel DVPN connection. So this will be your one-stop shop for your privacy and for your day-to-day use, where you stay protected and keep all your rights.
Okay, all right. So I can see some advantages in that, where each project gets the benefit of the other project's communities, because each project's community discovers the other project. The people in Sentinel, I'm sure, are very interested in a supreme privacy coin like Pirate Chain. And Pirate Chain would be very interested in Turtle Network's decentralized exchange, and then they'd be very interested in your hosting system. So one is how people there's the ethos between them all, and the community discover each other. But then also I understand there's some collaboration and sharing of resources that is going on, or the intention is that it will go on. Can you say something about that?
Yeah. So our weak point, as previously mentioned, is the marketing angle. And, just from my perspective, I was able to learn so much just by being around the brain trust of the BPSAA and seeing the discussions, seeing what people's standard operating procedures are for marketing, what kinds of ideas they come up with. It's really enabled us to go up a level of two in our marketing efforts without really doing that much work ourselves. So every project in the Alliance is boosted just by having that brain trust and filling in the gaps knowledge-wise that were previously lacking.
Very good, very good. Okay. All right, thank you. Anything else you want to let us know about BPSAA?
Yeah, we are currently in the process of talking to some projects. We are welcoming other projects with similar views on how crypto should work, everyone working together, lifting each other up, not kind of fighting about who's got the best tech, but having a good use case and wanting to work with people. Please come on by and put an application.
Yes, all right. And there is I'll have the links to the BPSAA website, and people can check that out, and I'll have the links to the social media groups there, and they can go and join those. One thing I do want to say to people is that bpsaa.vision is the official website. There is no coin or token or ICO or IEO connected with that. If anybody says so, if you come across anything, it is a scam. There is no coin or token. It's just a collection of projects which will grow so they can work together and promote security, privacy, and decentralization. All right, Primate, thank you so much. Before we finish up, anything else you want to let us know that we haven't already covered?
Yeah, one final thing.
One final thing.
Also, no costage on the BPSAA. So if you're getting charged for that, watch out.
Yeah, sorry, the signal broke up. Say that again.
I said that if you're trying to get charged for joining the BPSAA, you're not joining the right one because there's no fee to join.
Okay, yeah, it's just you make an application and then the members consider the viability of the application and do whatever they do, but it doesn't cost anything for a project to join.
Absolutely not.
Very good, very good. I just want to remind people, it doesn't cost you anything to click the like or the upvote button or to comment, but it makes the world of difference to me. So please do comment. What do you think about this? Which projects would you like to see joining the BPSAA? And what do you think of ETHER1? And if you have any other questions or comments, go join the social media group of those projects, find out more. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Primate signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.